Yo, what is up, y'all? My name is Devin, and today I'm gonna be talking about earning your food, something that a lot of us slowly fall into the habit of doing. If you've ever found yourself thinking, if I run 30 minutes, then I can have this cheesecake, please stick around and watch till the end of this video. But before I get into that, make sure if you're new here and not subscribed, you go ahead and press that subscribe button down below to support me. If you are interested in coaching, a meal plan, or a training plan designed for your goals and your needs specifically, go ahead and email me at devindoescoaching@gmail.com. If you did want to donate to my top surgery GoFundMe so we can get rid of these chesticles that you can't see, but I promise they're there, the link for that will be in the description down below as well. Let me stop holding you hostage and plugging myself. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So I remember growing up and thinking, ooh, I really want this ice cream. I remember thinking, okay, so if I go outside and if I run from my house to the end of the street 5 times, then I've earned this ice cream and I can have it without feeling guilty. That's a super negative way of looking at your approach to food. Obviously, we don't like to throw around eating disorders and stuff like that, but I will say that I have struggled with extreme disordered eating in the past, and I'm still managing it today a lot. And I'm only gonna give you guys advice on stuff that I've managed for myself. There are two main components that go into earning your food. So the first component is the mental aspect of earning your food. It builds up so much anxiety around food. Once I get this fucking food, I'm gonna be so happy. Eating is not supposed to be a negative thing. Eating is not supposed to be associated with a punishment. Food and nutrition and fuel is separate and aside from your training. Whether you're bulking, cutting, at maintenance, whatever, your training should pretty much stay the same, and your food is gonna shift based on your goals. If you're bulking, you eat more calories. Cutting, you eat less calories. Your food is never gonna be dependent upon what exercises you're doing, unless you're trying to calculate calories in, calories out. But for the sake of simplicity, let's go ahead and say that your food should not be attached to your physical activity. I know when I was saying I'm gonna run up the street 5 times, I didn't really fucking want to run up the street, but I felt like that was the only way that it would be okay for me to eat that food. I should have instead had a nice routine in place of some exercise that I enjoy doing. It could be swimming, it could be skateboarding, biking, anything like that. You know, you have food based on what's healthy for you and what you'd like to have. Like for today, for example, I'm really craving pizza. I'm gonna make a lavash pizza from my recipes that I give to my clients as well, and I'm gonna satisfy that craving. I wouldn't say, I really fucking want pizza today, so what I'm gonna do is have Domino's later, and I'm gonna do 15 fucking hours on the treadmill to compensate for that. Like, no. The next aspect of this is you don't really know how many calories you're burning when you're doing cardio. On average, if you were to run 3 miles an hour on the treadmill for 1 hour, you would burn 480 calories. That is not a super high amount of calories, and most individuals are not gonna run on the treadmill for, that hour. If you think, okay, I'm burning this amount of calories so I can have this food, the average meal that you're gonna have is gonna be 500 plus calories. So you're not even gonna be in a caloric deficit. You're not gonna be accomplishing what you think you're accomplishing by killing yourself with all this exercise. The next aspect of this is that it's not sustainable. The minute that you're not able to kill yourself with exercise and you do have that food that you want, you're gonna feel like you've committed some mass sin. The whole idea behind this is that we should not have anxiety, we should not have fear or any negative feelings around food. You should be eating mostly clean foods in terms of like not super greasy. Obviously it's pretty basic that McDonald's isn't gonna really help you reach your goals in terms of like nutrition. Listening to your body, like, okay, I really have a craving for this food. Let me go ahead and try to calculate it into my calories so I can enjoy it. It's gonna be way better for you than being like, I have to restrict this much. I can never have this. If I have this, the world is gonna explode. And then what happens is you've restricted yourself so much on the day-to-day that you end up binging crazy, more food than you might even want at that time, but you've been going so hard for so long that now you go in the opposite direction of going absolutely apeshit. We always want everything to be within moderation. You want to do nice exercise that you enjoy. You want to eat foods that you enjoy. If you do want to have some nice recipes that are also fucking delicious, you could hit me up for that. Shameless plug. We really want to get away from having fear, having negative feelings around food. It should all be sustainable. You should create habits that you can have with you for the rest of your life. Only OGs remember this. I went Talenti and sushi, so I'm going to go ahead and do 30 minutes on the stepper, 30 minutes on the spinning bike, and 30 minutes on the treadmill with a fucking trash bag on, and then I've earned my meal. Like, no, that's not how that should work whatsoever. If you find yourself falling into this trap of earning food, just try to reassess what your goals are. Try to create an actual training routine that's not contingent upon whatever food amount you've had. Try to keep your journey positive. If you are interested in coaching, go ahead and email me. Follow me on Instagram. The link for that is going to be in the description down below. Like I always say, Devin loves you, Devin's a Don, and Devin is out of here, boy.